In this lesson, we're going to review the DMAX formula. The DMAX formula is used to find the largest number in a database that matches specific conditions. Let's take a look at the formula before we jump into an example. The formula is comprised of a few different syntax. There's the database, and that's the range of data from which we want to perform the analysis. There's the field, and that's the item which we want to find within the database, and that can be a price, category, etc. And the criteria is the given criteria that we want to match. So in our example, the financial analyst has a sales report of some fruit which were sold in January 2019 at a variety of rates. In his analysis, he would like to determine what the maximum price was based on certain conditions set forth in the below tables. So there's three different tables that we want to analyze. There's the criteria for the fruit apple, banana, and grapes. So for apples, we want to see what the highest price was when we sold less than 5. For bananas, we want to see what the highest price was when we sold more than 5. And for grapes, we want to see what the highest price was when we sold more than 5. So we use the DMAX formula. We've got the database, field, and criteria. The database being the raw data within our data set. The field being the rate, because that's what we're trying to solve for. And the criteria are noted up above within each of the tables that we just reviewed. So our solution is contained within cells D33, 34, and 35. The highest price of apples that were sold when less than 5 were sold is 15. The highest price of bananas that were sold when more than 5 were sold was 18. And the highest price of grape sales when there are more than 5 sold was 17. Now let's take a look at how we calculated that using the DMAX formula. If I open up cell D33, we can see that we wrote DMAX, open parentheses, and then we referenced cells C39 through G112. And that is essentially just the data table. We've got 112 rows of data here. That's where it ends, and it starts on row 39. So we reference the entire data set for the database, and for the field, we just write in quotations rate, because that's what we're trying to solve for, and that's what's contained within the data header, i.e. row 39. For the criteria, we just select and highlight the table of what we're trying to solve for, and in this case, in the first instance, we're solving for the fruit of apple, the units less than 5, and we want to find the maximum rate. So we reference that entire table and we press enter, and it returns a result of 15. We apply that formula consistently for bananas and grapes, but this time referencing the banana table above and the grapes table above, and it'll return the results for us. Keep in mind that this works because the tables above that we're referencing for the criteria align with the raw data table. For instance, the header for fruit matches the header of the raw data table. The header for unit matches the unit header in the raw data table. And the header for rate matches the rate label in the raw data table. Furthermore, apple, banana, and grapes appear as fruit within the raw data table. So this is a great formula that will easily allow you to determine the maximum amount or highest amount within a data table when we set multiple conditions. And in this case, we just set 2 conditions. We set a condition of doing a lookup for a fruit and a lookup for logic around the quantity of unit sales. Hey guys, thanks for watching this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe from you. And if you want to learn more about Microsoft Excel, check out these videos above. And don't forget to check out our website, commercecurve.com, where we have lots of in-depth finance and accounting courses available with full training workbooks. All of our courses come with complete workbooks of lessons, examples, pre-built financial models, and training video. Hope to see you there.